Hi everyone, my name is Ketut Yogi with student number 211-304-2026, and today we will discuss about Indonesia culture. For example, like customs, habits, culinary, and so on and so forth. So please pay attention and enjoy watching. Thank you. After that, we will discuss about two things: explicit culture and implicit culture. And then I will explain about explicit culture first. First thing first, what is culture? So, culture is a way of life that develops and belongs to a group of people and is passed down from generation to generation. So guys, there are several explicit cultures that exist in Indonesia, such as customs, habit, and even culinary. Discuss about customs. Of course, there are many customs owned by Indonesia. This is inseparable from the many tribes owned in Indonesia. Example of traditional ceremonies that exist in Indonesia. For example, like upacara potong gigi in Bali, and then sisingaan in West Java. So guys, there are so many traditional customs that exist in our country or in Indonesia. Not only about traditional ceremony, but there are so many things that relate about our culture. For example, clothes, and then for the traditional house, and then traditional dance, and so on and so forth. For example, for traditional dance like tari kecak in Bali, tari jaipong, tari piring, and reok ponorogo. So guys, there are so many customs that exist in Indonesia. And then let's go into habit. Habit is an activity that is carried out for a long time and is carried out continuously. There are many habits in Indonesia. For example, habits that exist in Indonesia is friendly to new people. Of course, this is a good habit, and this habit that makes Indonesia known as friendly country. And the second habit is meal must be accompanied by rice. Talking about this is very true. If Indonesian people always eat with rice, if we are not eat with rice, that is will feel like something wrong in my food, like that. And then the third habit is must take something with the right hand. So otherwise it is considered impolite if we take something with our left hand. So this is only a few habits that exist in Indonesia. There are still many habits that exist in Indonesia. Then talk about culinary. Of course, the first thing that comes to our mind when discussing about culinary in Indonesia is spices. This is very true, and culinary example in Indonesia that contains a lot of spices is like nasi padang, rawon, soto, mie Aceh, nasi goreng, and many more. So guys, please try it. Culinary in Indonesia. Culinary in Indonesia is one of the best culinary in, especially rendang, nasi goreng, and also nasi padang, because this is one of the best food and also the delicious food in Indonesia. And don't forget to promote our culinary to our tourists during tour guiding, because when we promote our culinary, it is automatically promote our attraction or our country, Indonesia. Because of that, don't forget to promote and also giving direction, giving information, and also giving assistance to to our tourists when try our culinary, because our culinary is our treasure. The last one topic is implicit culture that exists in Indonesia, such as myths and legends. Myths that develops in Indonesia include the crow above the house, the butterfly entering the house, and so on and so forth. So let's discuss about crow above the house. In Indonesia, if the crow above the house, the bad things will appear or will happen in that house or in that family. On the other hand, butterfly entering the house is a good sign because someone will come to our house. And talking about legend that exists in Indonesia, for example, is Lake Toba. Toba is one of the lake in Indonesia, specifically in North Sumatra. And then there are so many legends in Indonesia. For example, like I have said before about Lake Toba, and then I will give one more example about the legend in Indonesia, that is Malin Kundang. So, what is Malin Kundang? Malin Kundang is a man who are not respect with his mother. And finally, when his mother angry with him, so she decided to make Malin Kundang into a rock. When you guide tourists in West Sumatra, don't forget to give this legend, because when we're talking or we're telling about this legend, it is very interesting because it is our local legend or Indonesia legend. Don't forget to give this information, this story, because when you are storytelling during tour guiding, it is very interesting and memorable. So guys, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention, and don't forget to learn about culture in Indonesia. Thank you.